Hey guys, the Godfather Dictator on my episode 5, and this is actually the episode that I kept for the last because it's definitely the hardest mission in the game. If I didn't retry 100 times, I didn't do it a single time. So I put a shit ton of work into that mission. I spent a lot of time. I must have spent, I think, 15 hours on that mission alone. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and I will give you some tips and tricks here and there because it's a long mission. Enjoy. Okay, the reason I want to throw the shovel at this specific spot is basically to change this guard predetermined pattern, because some NPCs in the mission have set pattern, and here I want to interrupt this pattern so that when I get rid of Shawn Rose and I come back through the same area here, it will be actually facing the other direction, which will give me the opportunity to slip by faster.
That is Shawn Rose, terrorist turned insurgent.
Listen up. We're dealing with a highly volatile compound. Nitroglycerin, or 1,2,3-trinitroxypropane, is a pretty unstable liquid. Screw up and it will take your arms clean off. Luckily for you, the batch we have at the munitions depot is chemically desensitized, and it's about as safe as regular explosives. Still, I need you to be careful with the mixture. Add a little at a time. If you need more, go to the munitions depot and get it. Hey, who threw that?
Now here guys, I just want to point out that depend on what type of weapon you use. If you don't use that specific silencer, I don't recommend doing an elimination like I just did, because the guard behind that metal fence here will hear it and he will come investigate and find the body. So unless you have a reliable way to hide the body of Shawn Rose, I don't recommend doing an elimination unless you have this ultra silent weapon. And here, while at it, depend on this pattern here, I'm gonna let him see me on purpose to save up time. Okay, there's a lot of thinking that goes into this strategy, and it's time sensitive. So if you don't reach certain area within specific time limits, you won't necessarily have the same ending result.
I mean, I'm no star.
What the hell? Possible intruder. Sweeping area, over.
Now, because I had a lot of problem with this guard here being often annoying and spotting me when I would get out of the barn, I found a reliable way to distract him and let me infiltrate the barn. And also, if you got the right timing, like right now, you can poison her water or bottle of water without anyone ever laying eye on you. And that also works great for the timing with the other enemy that went to investigate the camera breaking up. And you can see right now it's him going down the stairs. The other guard is still searching in the area where I throw the old axe, which gives me plenty of time to slip by and reach the next area. Now here, another thing I will say, you might think this is a random distraction that I'm doing right here, but it's not. It's a planned distraction, and I will get into the detail once we reach the part where it mattered.
We're good. Seriously? What's going on?
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
What?
So remember that distraction that I previously did for Ezra Berg? This is for this specific strategy here, because if you don't distract him and you reach this area, he will actually be getting out of the basement and going back to his shed. Compared to right now, because I delayed his arrival to the basement and I changed the set pattern, I use that to my advantage, because I know that when the guard up here is close enough to the camera and he hears its break, he will go investigate somewhere on the top floor of the house, and that will be the perfect opportunity to get rid of Ezra Berg. I still want to say that you have to be careful from the enemy around. Check their side of view to make sure they're not looking at you. But this is, I feel like, the best self-created opportunity to get rid of Ezra Berg. And as you can see, you also have plenty of time until that other guard comes back and go back to his regular pattern.
That is Penelope Graves, acclaimed anti-terror analyst. Strange to see her as part of this crowd.
Hey!
Hi, the guy Ezra Berg has tied up in the interrogation room. He's one of the enemy's couriers.
I cannot accept when people are just throwing things around like this. Find out what the hell is going on, please.
Now, once you reach this part, this is definitely, in my opinion, the hardest part in the mission is to actually get Rose's mask from the 3D printer. There's an extra guy inside. There's an extra hacker, and it actually makes a big difference because he's always in the room with the mask. So I had to go through a lot of thinking to figure out a proper strategy to make it work and move that NPC hacker out of that room. And depend on the timing, okay, it won't always work. Like sometimes you will have to go back and repeat the process, and you will have to be patient once you reach that point, because I don't know how many times I actually reach this part of the damn mission just to fail. And here is actually my strategy. You place a weapon and it has to be timed perfectly when the other guard leaves, because if the guard is in the area, the other one patrolling the top, you're gonna be fucked. So the timing needs to be extremely precise. And same thing here, you need to make sure you don't rush. You see, if I try to go down, this guard on top always spot you, okay? And it's a real pain in the ass. So I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the mission, guys. Again, please drop a like if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy it, please let me know why and drop a dislike for sure. But yeah, I hope everyone will enjoy it, and I will see you later. Peace out.
Yeah. Wait. That's probably unaccounted means.
And that really is a wonderful clock.
That's all targets taken care of, 47. Now gain access to the tornado shelter.
Oh, I couldn't care less. Christ's sakes.
Hello? It's safe now.
Got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over.
Some kind. Found some.
Get out, 47.